May we all stand for the presentation of the colors. Graduates and ushers, you may be seated. Families, thank you for taking a seat. Greetings and welcome to the 2025 Commencement Ceremony. I am elated to be here with you all for this occasion. I am Tani Clark Franklin, and I am blessed to serve as the principal of Pontiac High School. It is with high regard that I welcome the Honorable Pontiac Board members under the leadership of President Dr. Hannah, our Interim Superintendent, Dr. Kimberly Leverett, our acclaimed keynote speaker, Mr. Earl Lucas Jr., my esteemed PSD colleagues, parents, loved ones, and our guest of honor, the graduating class of 2025. Again, I welcome you to the 2025 Commencement Ceremony. Today is a celebration of our students' hard work, your growth, your perseverance, I apologize, and your potential. You have arrived at this milestone, one that marks the end of a journey, but most importantly, it begins a new one. To each and every one of you, congratulations, and I thank you for standing on business. navigated the demands of school, the challenges of uncertainty, and the moments when you wanted to give up because that seemed easier than pushing through and pushing forward. But you pushed anyway. You proved your resilience, that resilience is not just a word, it's a quality of your character. The lessons you've learned in the hallways and the classrooms of Pontiac School District are lessons you will carry forever. I stand here today to celebrate you and your accomplishments, your academic accomplishments, and the growth you have achieved as a young person, and the young adult that you are developing into. All of this while earning your high school diploma. As you step into the next chapter of your life, whether it is college, career, military, or something your own, remember this: success isn't defined by titles or trophies, dollars or cents, or glitz or glam. It's defined by your character. It is defined by how you treat people, how you rise after you fail, how you rise every time you fall, and how gracefully you get up. Success is defined by how you use your voice to stand up for what matters and what's right. In the years ahead, life will test you. That's not a warning, it's a promise. But in those moments, you will discover who you truly are. Embrace the discomfort of growth. Get comfortable being the beginner again and again and again. The people who go the furthest are often the ones who are willing to keep learning, keep falling, and keep getting back up. Let me offer a few tips of advice. Be curious. Stay curious. The world is changing faster than ever, and the most powerful thing you can do is keep asking questions and seeking the truth. Be kind. It sounds so simple, but kindness is rare and powerful. Be the person who listens, who includes and uplifts others. But most importantly, be kind to yourself. Don't fear failure. Every success story that you admire includes moments of doubt and defeat. Failure is not the end, it's only a part of the path. Protect your peace. Not everything deserves your energy. Avoid negativity. Learn to say no. Learn to rest because your mental health matters. Believe in your worth. You are not defined by your achievements or your mistakes. You simply matter just because of who you are, because you breathe every day and you exist. As I close, class of 2025, you are stepping into a world that needs your light, your passion, your innovation. You don't have to have it all figured out tonight, but just take advantage of every day you're given. Every day set a goal and a purpose for that day and work to fulfill that goal simply by putting one foot in front of the other and continue to walk with your head up. Keep encouraging yourself and keep speaking positivity to yourself. Encourage yourself. Don't just chase a career, chase a life that excites you. Chase a life that challenges you and that reflects the best of who you are. Please remember, Ms. Clark Franklin is proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I believe in each and every one of you, and your Pontiac High School family can't wait to see what you'll do next. Your greatness is limitless. As a Phoenix, we expect nothing but excellence from you. Nothing but excellence, class of 2025. We are proud of you and excited to read your legacy that you will leave in the future history books. Again, congratulations to the class of 2025 and welcome to the 2025 Commencement Ceremony.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mr. Kraft. I'm the principal of International Technology Academy, ITA, High School, and part of this amazing class of 2025 here that you see before you. I wanted to just say something really quickly before I introduce our special remarks from our board president. So I'm rather new to the city and also to the school district. And I wanted to start by saying that to me, this city, Pontiac, has always been a little bit more than a place on the map. It's a builder of cars, of culture, and of toughness. People in Pontiac have always weathered the hard times and kept moving, and that's what this city does. And that's what you've done as students, as Ms. Clark Franklin just talked about. Your diplomas aren't just a piece of paper, they're proof that you've shown up, you've kept going, you finish in a world that often makes it harder than it should be. And many of you, especially all of you sitting in front of me, have thrived. So even though I've only been here for a short time, the students that I see every day at ITA have made a strong impression on myself and our school district. I can recall Isabella Larkins always showing up with a focus and purpose. I can always picture Antonio Marcus, just a solid presence in the building, the kind of student that you notice for the right reasons. I'll definitely miss seeing those two and then everybody else around the WHRC. All of you graduates here are now part of something bigger, a long line of Pontiac graduates who've carried this city's name forward in the trades, in college, military, arts, music, business, whatever it is. Whatever path you choose next, remember where you came from. Not just your school, but your city as well. Pontiac doesn't need perfect people. It needs people who show up, who try again, who build something better, and that is exactly who you all are. I'll close my little comments here by saying that remember to keep building and remember to map out your future, but map it out in pencil. Okay. All right, folks. Next up, I want to introduce to you now some special remarks by our school board president, Dr. Anisha Hanna. Dr. Hanna currently resides in Pontiac and is proud to be a product of the Pontiac School District. She currently serves as the president of the Pontiac School Board of Education. She is honored to work with the school district and is fiercely committed to ensuring that all Pontiac School District students are provided every opportunity for success, both while at PSD and following graduation. Professionally, she is known for her skills in building community relations and philanthropic strategies, including development and implementation. All of this is done through her work as the Director of Strategic Partnerships and Initiatives with the Pontiac Collective Impact Partnership. Dr. Hanna has served as President of the National Pan-Hellenic Council, Pontiac Chapter, Executive Director of Dare to Dream Pontiac, and life member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Inc., Theta Lambda Omega Chapter of Pontiac. Sorry if I messed that up. Did I get it? Okay. I got it right. Dr. Hanna thrives on connecting with others and learning from their experiences. She enjoys meeting new people and hearing stories that inspire and uplift. Her education includes graduation from Pontiac Northern High School. No, usually you get a few cheers for that one. Pontiac Northern High School, earning a bachelor, and she also earned a bachelor's degree in accounting and a minor in social work from Western Michigan, and a master's degree in elementary education leadership from the University of Phoenix. Her most recent educational accomplishment includes the Doctor of Education in Organizational Leadership from Oakland University. She's also the proud mother of one son, Christian Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Anisha Hanna.
Good evening, parents, family, friends, and our distinguished guests, the class of 2025. I am excited to stand before you today as the president of the Board of Education and introduce to you our board trustees. Trustees, when I call your name, please stand. Vice President Kiana Bowman. Secretary Shaquana Davis-Smith. Treasurer Marcus Terry. Trustee Kevin Gross. Trustee Tanisha Miller. And Trustee Jennifer Dooley. To the class of 2025, we are so proud of you. Today marks not just a culmination of your academic journey with us, but the beginning of something even greater. We know that your high school journey has been unlike any other. You began your freshman year in the aftermath of a global pandemic, navigating a changing educational landscape. So as we stand here today at this important crossroads, I would like to offer these thoughts for you to consider. Your education has not given you tools, but your character will determine how you use them. Lead with integrity, compassion, and courage in all that you do. As you leave the halls of Pontiac High and ITA, carry with you the knowledge that you are not alone. Never stop learning. The diploma you receive today is not the end of your education, but rather an invitation to become a lifelong seeker of knowledge and understanding. And always remember where you came from, but never let it dictate where you go. Your past informs your journey, but it does not determine your destination. Know that you will forever be a part of the Pontiac family. We are immensely proud of each of you, and we are cheering for your success wherever life takes you. So on behalf of the trustees of the Pontiac School Board, we say congratulations, graduates. Now go forward, write your story that will inspire generations to come. Thank you.
At this time, we'll have a musical selection from one of our very own graduates, Ms. Malia McDaniel.
Can we have another round of applause for Malia? Dr. Kimberly Leverett currently serves as interim superintendent of Pontiac School District. In her over 25 years in education, she has held various positions as a teacher, coach, assistant principal, assistant director of human resources, and assistant superintendent of curriculum and instruction. Dr. Leverett is well-versed in urban education and has focused her career on providing equity and inclusion for all students and families. Her ability to partner across diverse sectors of organizations and build systems that are sustainable and allow students to thrive has been key to her success. Dr. Leverett resonates with and is excited about the pillars that reside within the community schools model, as she knows and understands the importance of exemplary leadership required for our schools to succeed. She holds both a Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education and a Master of Arts in Curriculum and Teaching from Michigan State University, as well as an Educational Specialist degree in School Leadership from Oakland University and a Doctorate of Educational Leadership from Maryville University. Dr. Leverett is a recipient of the Outstanding Educator Crystal Apple Award from Michigan State University, the Academic Improvement Award for exemplary gains in performance on the ISAT learning standards, and the Shining Star Award for outstanding contributions to education. These are a few examples of her awards which demonstrate the breadth of her ability to lead at every level and her steadfast commitment to education. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the author of the book Powerful Resilience, and a member of Canaan Baptist Church. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Dr. Leverett most enjoys spending time with her daughter Maya, reading, running, and traveling. Her advice to herself and others is, do your best and let God do the rest. There you go.
Thank you, Isabella. Class of 2025, congratulations, your moment is here. We are so proud of you, and we are so excited to watch the next chapters of your lives as they unfold before you. You are venturing into the unknown at a time where the world may seem as if it has been turned upside down, a time where things may seem increasingly challenging and scary, a time where things don't really make sense. However, it is times like these when the greatest opportunities and brightest moments arise. You are coming into the real world at a time where the world is in need of thinkers who are smart, who feel they have every right and reason to be at the table for change, and who are excited to be a part of that change. You are those people. If you think you aren't, I challenge you to think again. As interim superintendent, I have instituted educate, empower, and excite as the key pillars for our district. We live by these three words and principles daily. I am sure many of you have heard them over and over. Yet there's a reason we say them and embody them like a mantra. These elements don't just apply here in the confines of Pontiac School District. They matter in everything that we do. They should stay with you for long after you leave here as a reminder of the key things that can guide you through any storm, decision-making process, and propel you forward. As you navigate this next chapter and what lies ahead, you have the opportunity to be a major shift in the way our world works and people behave toward one another. In times like these, every single person and what they do has a major impact on the future. You are a piece of that future, and I'm excited that you are headed out to pave the way for what is to come. No matter what the path that you have chosen, your education is not over. Every day you will continue to learn and teach as you have done every day that you have done here. The beauty of learning is that it never ends. There's always more to learn, and every special and unique opportunity that you have to share your gifts with others, we look forward to. Something to gain and share in a reciprocal manner. Don't forget that, and don't ever forget that you are worthy. You are worthy. You are enough. Life experiences has value. Academic knowledge has value. Emotion has value. We must continue to educate ourselves as lifelong learners. So often we look to the next chapter, feeling as though we need to lie in wait until we know the lay of the land before diving in. Like toddlers or puppies, we are cautious before expressing our thoughts or our ideas, or taking a stand in what we know is the right decision on any given subject. I encourage you to remember at all times that you are empowered and you should empower. The table is set and waiting for you. There is nothing to wait for and no one you need to sit back behind. You have completed your high school career. You have fulfilled all the requirements necessary to graduate. That is no small task. You are ready to face the world, and you are armed with ideas, experiences, and knowledge that is worthy of any conversation. You have weathered perilous times, you have faced naysayers, and you have risen above to prove them wrong. Don't ever stop. That will not change when you leave Pontiac School District, and neither should you. You must continue to be zealous and passionate for the things you know are right and push forward for a seat at the table. Bring others with you and give them a voice. Together, we will go far. None of this can happen without the passion and excitement of knowing that good things are coming. When there is excitement, there is an electric energy that transmits through everyone, and you can feel that something good is happening just like now. You will this kind of feeling to occur, which means it's something that has to happen organically. If you do nothing more, please always stay excited about who you are and what you are doing. Excitement breeds excitement, and those feelings can literally change the world. As you begin on this next journey, dive into where you are and feel the magic of the path you have chosen. Don't compare to what everyone else is doing. Don't even think about it. Enjoy every minute and embrace everything that makes up what it is to know if it is truly the right solution for you. If it isn't, remember, you are empowered to change your path, and you are continually being educated on new opportunities which could excite you even more. Remain true to yourself and your goals, and it will happen. As a district, we are thrilled to be celebrating the incredible number of graduates that we are honoring today. These numbers show the exceptional dedication of our students and staff have shown in carrying out our mantra forward to the greater good through educate, empower, and excite. Please join me in a round of applause as I share these numbers. ITA program, 61 graduates, 35 students are going to a university, 12 students are going to a community college, 11 students are going straight to work, 1 student is going into the military, 1 student is going into the trades. Pontiac High School, 118 graduates, 42 attending 4-year university, 17 attending 2-year college, 3 joining the military, 54 will begin working full-time. Additionally, we have $1,516,512 in scholarships for Pontiac High School and $2.5 million in scholarships for ITA. 81 students, including ITA, will take advantage of the Pontiac Promise Zone. This is outstanding all around. Whether our students are entering college or career track, the military, or going straight into the workforce, they are ready to take on the world and do something amazing. You, Pontiac, class of 2025, you are what it means to live by, educate, empower, and excite. We are excited to see what the future holds for you. Go forward and do great things. God bless you all.
At this time, we will now hear from our Pontiac High School and ITA valedictorians and salutatorians. My name is Isabel Larkins, and I'm ITA salutatorian. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start this short speech by saying how surreal this moment feels. I never thought I would be standing here, and after knowing most of you since elementary school, I never imagined any of us graduating. Graduation always felt so far away, and yet here it is. Time flew by, and before we knew it, we all grew up. High school meant different things to all of us. For me, it meant being with my friends, enjoying band, robotics, and boring classes that we could only get through together. But it also meant getting up early in the morning, procrastinating until the last minute for a big project due next period, or taking a test I wasn't prepared for. Like any other thing in the world, high school had its good moments and its bad moments. As I'm standing up here now, all I can remember are the good ones. While most of us are excited for what happens next, I can't pretend I am not nervous. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or even in an hour. Not for sure, but that makes every moment more important. You don't know what will be your last or what will be the first of many good ones. And a quote from Forrest Gump really resonates with this, and it goes, "Life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get." I can't end this speech without giving my thanks to everybody. Thank you to the staff and the teachers who helped all of us get here. To Mr. DeLuca for being the best band teacher ever. Thank you to my mentors in robotics for being amazing and helping me believe in myself. You guys were one of the best parts of robotics. Thank you to my friends for being the joy in my life. Thank you to my family for dealing with me, to my grandpa for being my everything, to my class and their families. None of us can do it without each other, and most importantly, above all, thank you to my mom. I am the first in my family to graduate high school, and it is all thanks to her. I love you, Mom. Okay. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Hi guys, Jai Shri Ram. My name is Narasimha Srivatsa Krishnaswamy, and I'm the salutatorian for Pontiac High School. Good evening, faculty, friends, family, and the class of 2025. It's an incredible honor to stand here before you as your salutatorian. This moment for me is not just about grades or academic achievements. It's about a journey that started thousands of miles away, across oceans and time zones, and completely different life. I was born in India and lived there for the first 11 years of my life. When my family first moved to the United States, it wasn't just a new chapter, it was a whole new book. And who knows, India and America is 8,000 miles apart. That's an 18-hour flight to people who don't know. A massive cultural shift and world of unfamiliar systems, expectations, and challenges. But we made that journey because my parents and grandparents believed in a better future for me. They believed in education, opportunity, and sacrifice. And then, as I was beginning to settle in United States, when I started 9th grade, we were forced to go back to India due to some immigrational issues. I wasn't able to enroll into local schools in India because of transcript problems. I felt stuck between two different countries, two different systems, and no clear path forward. But I didn't give up. I studied on my own. I worked with a private tutor, pushed myself without any grades or any structure behind me, just believing that one day I would come back to the United States and renew my enrollment. But when that day finally came, I enrolled into Pontiac High School. I tested out of courses, joined after-school programs, and enrolled into summer school programs. I wasn't just trying to keep up the pace. I was trying to chase the time I had lost. But behind that determination were sacrifices of my family. My parents worked tirelessly, not just to provide me financially, but to also hold everything together emotionally. They juggled with stress, starting over, while dealing with the guilt of leaving my grandparents behind when they were ill. They did everything they could from a distance. Phone calls, medical help, and emotional support, but I knew it never felt enough to them. And my grandparents, despite their own health conditions, they encouraged my parents to bring me back to the US, telling them, your children's future is more important. That's the kind of sacrifice the word will never fully capture. To my parents, I know the emotional toll this journey has taken you. I know how hard you worked to balance everything and how deeply you worked and being for me. Please know that everything you've done, every hard choice, every tear, every moment of guilt has built the foundation for my success. This achievement is not mine, it's my parents. And now to my grandparents. Your selfless love and strength carried me through this journey. I carry your courage with me every day. They chose to put my education and my future first. That's the kind of love I will never be able to repay, and I hope to honor it. As we graduate today, let us never forget the people who made it possible, the miles we traveled, and the sacrifice made, the tears held back for our sake. Those are the true foundation for our future. And now, I want to talk about something close to all of us, Pontiac High School. ITA, please close your ears. There's a lot of judgment out there. Too often, people look down on Pontiac High without ever stepping foot in our classrooms. They talk about our school like it's just a name on a struggling district list, as if the headlines define the students who walk these halls. But they don't know what we know. They don't see the teachers who stay after school to help us, like Miss Caruth and Miss Moss. They're the best teachers, by the way. Clap it up for them, please. And they don't see the counselors like Miss Ibarra, who believe in students and help us grow. They don't see the students like us who come from different backgrounds, fight through real life challenges, and still grow, work hard, and rise. Pontiac High School is not just it's not just a school, it's a community. It's a place where people don't give up on each other. It's where resilience is more than a word, it's a way of life. There is greatness here. I've seen it. I lived it. Trust me. Carry your story with pride. Carry your roots. Carry the school. Carry this district with you, not as something to escape from, but something to rise from. And now, to the class of 2025, let's move forward with gratitude, pride, and purpose, and let's never forget how far we have come. And now, personal note, to the people who have annoyed or to the people who have fed up with me, here's what I'm telling you. I am so not sorry. Deal with me, this is me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nancy Gonzalez. I am the valedictorian at ITA. Thank you. It was 8 years ago when I first entered this arena for my brother's high school graduation. But now I stand here before you as a valedictorian, waiting for the moment where we all graduate with a diploma in our hand. Like our class quote says, life goes by fast. If you don't stop, you'll miss it. We have spent 13 or 14 years in school waiting for this moment, and we did it. I want to congratulate every single one of you guys, as many difficult things happened throughout the years, but you all still managed and succeeded to be sitting here today. I want to start off by thanking the teachers who helped us throughout our school years. Without them, none of this would have been possible. All the dedication you put into your lessons is something that I will always appreciate. I know teaching kids can be very difficult and demanding. I mean, come on, it's a K through 12 program. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing all this for us. To our mentors, I also want to thank you guys, as I couldn't be standing here without them, as they made my high school experience more enjoyable. To the friends I made throughout the years, I want to thank you guys for everything, for always being there for me and making school days funner and more joyous than I could ever ask for. The memories we made throughout the years I will never forget, and I know one day we'll look back at those silly videos and pictures and reminisce about them. Even now, I can remember how we used to do late night talks on my living room sofa, just thinking about how graduation is so far, yet so close during our freshman year. A mis papás, gracias por creer en mí. Yo solo quería mostrarles que todos los sacrificios que hicieron por nuestra familia valieron la pena. Ustedes dejaron su país y vinieron a un lugar nuevo para darles una vida mejor. Una vida que ustedes nunca pudieron tener. Todo lo que hizo, lo hizo por ustedes. Porque sepan que siempre pueden contar conmigo, con su hija, con su familia. Los quiero mucho y siempre voy a estar agradecida por todo lo que hicieron por mí. Para todos los papás y familias que vinieron hoy, para sus hijos y que hicieron la misma cosa, ustedes son muy fuertes y yo también sé que tus hijos están agradecidos. I couldn't even think about doing this speech without talking about my twin sister, Nayeli. She is my best friend, and without her, I wouldn't even be here right now on this podium. She is a very important person in my life, and honestly, even through life as a twin can be very difficult and challenging. I wouldn't have it any other way. To my older siblings, thank you for being there for me whenever I needed help with anything. Nayeli and I would be clueless without you guys. I especially want to thank my older sister, Jennifer. I like to say she is my one and true guardian, as she is the one I came for to advice or anything when I need help in regards to anything, whether it be school or real life situations. Whenever I need help, she is the one I can always count on. I know I don't say this to you guys, but I love you. And thank you as I'm on this podium because of your support. If I could give one piece of advice to someone just starting high school, it would be this: get involved. Join clubs, try new things, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. That's where you'll meet people who may become your lifelong friends. And it's where some of your favorite memories will be made. The more you put yourself out there, the more you'll grow, and in the end, you'll come to the realization that it was all worth it in the end. Out of all these past 4 years, I learned countless life lessons, and I know I'm not alone in that. We've all grown, not just as students, but as people. Yes, we've made mistakes, some we regret, some we'll laugh about for years to come, but every single one of them has taught us something. Each moment shaped into who we are today. Now, I know we're all eager to continue with the celebration, but before I go, I want to leave you with a few words of encouragement. As we take this next big step in our life, let's move forward with confidence. Change is never easy, and what lies ahead will be a drastic shift from what we're known for or known to. But I believe in us. We've built friendships, shared memories, and grown together for years. Some of us known each other since 4th grade, and some even earlier than that. And trust me when I say I've seen the passion, the talent, the determination in this class. Our futures are bright. This is the beginning. Life after graduation will look different for all of us, whether we're heading to college, trade school, the military, the workforce, or forging our own path. No matter what route you take, give it your all. Chase your goals with everything you've got, because we've already proven we can achieve great things and the best is yet to come. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Hello, I'm Francisco Vasquez, and I'm the valedictorian of Pontiac High School. Good evening, everyone. Teachers, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Again, I'm Francisco Vasquez, and I'm proud to stand here today representing a class full of strength, growth, and determination. 2 years ago, I left everything I knew in Mexico and moved to the United States. I came with confidence in who I was and believed that I could build a better future. But I was also aware that it wouldn't be easy. New language, new culture, new people. It was a lot to take in all at once. I didn't do it alone. To my family, gracias. Your love and sacrifice are what made this possible. You believed in me from the beginning, even when the things felt uncertain. This diploma belongs to us. To my classmates, thank you for making this place feel like home. We'll support each other through tough classes, late nights, and unexpected challenges. You remind me that no matter where we come from, we all have the ability to rise. Today, we don't just graduate. We prove that effort matters, that courage matters, that believing in yourself, even when things are hard, can take you further than you ever imagined. We're the class of 2025. We're not defined by where we start, but by how far we've come and how far we're willing to go. We're ready. We have faith, pressure, change, and uncertainty, and we turn it into strength. Thank you and congratulations. We made it, and we're just getting started. Ahora todos en español. Muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí. Soy 99% mexicano y es un honor para mí estar aquí parado enfrente de toda esta multitud. Nuevamente, gracias a mi familia que están por allá, los que están aquí conmigo apoyándome. Los amo a todos y cada uno de ustedes. Gracias también a todos los profesores que nos apoyaron en el transcurso de este año, así como Miss Ibarra, Miss Mas, Miss Carruth, Y también un saludo especial para todos los paraprofesionales bilingües que nos apoyaron en todo este año. Y felicidades a todos los graduados de este 2025. Espero que todos cumplan sus metas y les deseo lo mejor de este mundo. Por mi parte, esto ha sido todo. Muchas gracias.
I don't think so. Okay, we'll get them later. We'll move on. For their outstanding academic achievement and scholarly advancement, we present the valedictorians awards. And to our salutatorians. Okay, so Francisco Vasquez Silva and Nancy Gonzalez. Shree and Isabella Larkin. You know, I'm big fan. Congratulations. Thank you. And now we will enjoy a musical selection by the PHS ITA Band. They will be performing A Whole New World.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Katina Mason, and I am the Assistant Principal of Pontiac High School. Please join us in recognizing our students and all of the activities they have participated in this school year. Students, please stand up and be recognized as we mention the groups you have participated in. Student Council. Thank you. Project Upward Bound. Women of Tomorrow. All right, maybe they'll be here tomorrow. Early College. Nice. Cranbrook Internship. National Honor Society. Yes, yes, yes. Youth in Government. Thank you. Junior Optimist Club. Dual Enrollment. CASA. That's all right. GM Corps and Internship. OTEC. Yes, yes.
Hello, I'm Craig Covington, District Athletic Director. Please rise to our student athletes who participated in these sports. Football. Boys soccer. Boys basketball. Track. Cheerleading and dance. Volleyball. Girls soccer. Girls basketball. And wrestling.
Hey everyone, Joe Riccio, Pontiac High School Assistant Principal. Thank you. You're all right. You're all right. All right, so band, orchestra, choir, please stand. JROTC. Team 51 Robotics. Career Pathways. Homecoming, Queen and King. Yearbook. Imagine. PCT. Homecoming Court. Prom, King and Queen. And lastly, we're also so very thankful to all of those who served our country. So if you are past, current, or future member of the military, please stand and now be recognized. And before I walk away, I'd be remiss if I didn't speak to the Pontiac High School students, my kids. And I want to say thank you for sharing your last 4 years with me. And you know I'm not gushy-mushy, but I do want to say I love you, I will miss you, and I'm so very proud of you. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Randy Gonzalez, the Pontiac High School class representative. And I'm here to introduce our guest speaker for today. Earl Lucas Jr. is the Chief Exterior Designer at Ford Motor Company. With a career spanning over 25 years and more than 150 automotive design patents to his name, he has led the design of award-winning vehicles such as the 2024 Lincoln, sorry if I said this wrong, Nautilus, and then the 2018 Lincoln Navigator, and the 2010 Ford Taurus. Currently, he is currently leading the design of the next generation Ford Mustang. A native of Dallas, Texas, Mr. Lucas holds a BFA in transportation design from the College for Creative Studies in Detroit. His career has taken him around the world, living in the UK and Germany, and traveling to China, all fueled by his passion for cars. His achievements have earned him honors including the Rainbow Push Trailblazer Award and the Testimonial Resolution from the Detroit City Council. Okay? Mr. Lucas is dedicated to inspiring the next generation of designers such as myself, proving that with creativity and perseverance, bold dreams can become reality. Okay. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez, for that introduction. To be honest with you guys, Mr. Covington told me that I should take as much time as I need today. He said I only had 9 minutes, but I thought he meant 30. Hello, everyone. Let me say this, hello, family. And let me be the next one to say congratulations to the 2025 graduates of Pontiac High School. Well done. Yes, well done. You have made it to this significant day, and you will remember this day for as long as you're on this earth. Not everyone makes it this far, but this is the first major step in you becoming a forever learner. Well done, young people. Now, no one gets to this day on their own. In just a moment, young people, I want you to help me to congratulate your support system. Congratulations to the parents, to the grandparents, to the siblings, to the uncles, to the aunts, and to everyone that has helped these young people arrive at this point. In just a minute, young people, I want you to remember and congratulate that these people helped you, and that you should bring honor to your family name, and you forever should show gratitude for those who provided for you. Thank you, support system, for helping us have these young people here today. Last but certainly not least, we want to congratulate the Pontiac School District, to the board administrators, to the superintendent, to the teachers, to the counselors, to the principals, to the paraprofessionals, substitute teachers, secretaries, the custodians, the coaches, everyone that has gotten these young people here today. Believe it or not, but the work that the school district does, they pour into our young people. This is God's work. This is God's good work. Because of the work that they've done, this generation, I believe, is ready to face the next chapter in their lives. Now, although this is a significant day, this day and every day is just a moment in time, meaning that life will continue, and how you move from this moment, knowing what you know now, will shape your future. This graduation is a signal to the world that you're ready for the next step in life, that you're no longer what you used to be, And because you are greater than before in how you handle the next couple of years, it will heavily shape your life and the lifestyle you want to live. Now, young people ask me all the time, how can they ensure that they can have success after high school? Well, the answer to that question is contained solely within them. Not in a selfish way, but really this day is about you and what legacy you want your life to be. But more importantly, the only person that you can control in this world is you. There are so many people that get in all types of trouble, all types of foolishness because they forget this one point. You ask P. Diddy right now, if he would have just and remember, young people, you are what you continually to do. That was just wrong, y'all. That was just wrong. Let's just strike that. Strike that comment. It wasn't even right. That wasn't even fair. So this next slide that we've put up, and it's divided into 4 parts. And you can see that first part is identity. And it's who you are. Not where you were born. That's not what I'm talking about. And not even who your parents are. But more importantly, what are you about? If you want to have success, you need to remember your identity because you're going to be challenged. Your morality will be challenged once you leave these doors. We're going to find out what makes you tick. This is a life journey, but the more you are tuned to who you are, and clearly you can make plans for your future, right? The more attuned, the more you know your identity, the more attuned you are to make clear plans. Young people, you need to have a vision for your life. You need to find out what interests you. And you don't need to always search for the money because the money will follow you if you just find the subject matters that you like. Find the subject that you like and become an expert in that. The money will follow. But the most important thing about creating a vision for your life, because if you do not create a vision for your life, you will assist someone else in their vision. Attitude, oh my God. Attitude is good Lord. Your attitude is how you approach challenges will determine your altitude, right? Meaning a good attitude can help you stand out. And a good spirit is everything that you need. Be more fun-loving. And then of course, you can create the career that you want. And then that last word there is patience. We all live in a world that glorifies instant success. However, young people, it don't work like that. You got to put some time in. You got to be patient with yourself and allow things to happen according to God's plan and according to God's timing. Is that all right? That's all right. Now, I got to tell y'all something. Oh, Lord, this is going to be a hard one. But the hardest thing to do in this world is not your career. The hardest thing is not AI. The hardest thing is not developing a new skill. But the hardest thing you will have in this life is interfacing with people. Oh my God. Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do is interface with people. So on the chart, if you guys can read the diagram, because I can't. But really, if you're in the center of that little square, and really if you have people that like you, and you like those people, you stay connected with those people and you enjoy them. But if you have people that don't like you, and people you don't like, you avoid those people at all costs. Is that all right? At all costs. People will always be the hardest thing that you have to deal with. Now that we've got past that part, I want to share with you guys a personal testimony. Now, back in early 2000, my career was going nowhere. But I believe that if I tell you this narrative, it will be germane about understanding the power of within, the power to not blame others, but to look within and see what you can do to make it better. So I decided to create this car. I believe that this car would actually help Ford Motor Company control the industry. So I decided to make this car, and I decided to show it to Ford management. The name of this car is called Tough, T-U-F-F. Now, you guys know that Ford is known for Ford Tough, T-O-U-G-H. I think that's right. Did I spell it right? T-O-U-G-H. But this project was titled T-U-F-F. Now, Tough is a mixture of Detroit automotive Pontiac heritage plus hip-hop, and you get this car that we call Tough. Now, I just made this up, y'all. My career was going nowhere. And I decided to just make this up to help them see that I had other skill sets and that I wasn't going to blame nobody else. I was going to do it because I knew I could. And so now I want to define for you, I want to show you guys a few images that show you what I mean when I say tough. Have you ever guys seen these types of cars on the road? Well, this is a dunk, and clearly because of its aesthetic and its look, it's a head turner. Right? So this is happening in the marketplace, and I see this, and I believe that if we tap into this, we could be all right. So the next image here, this is graffiti, or in some places, this is urban art. This picture of graffiti is typically considered deviant behavior, but now this is now being sold as high art. Right? And they're selling these for thousands and thousands of dollars. And what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to give you some visuals that define what I mean by tough. Now, these are images that I showed to management and tried to tell them that if we do this car, Ford would be all right. So let's go to the next image. So this is what I mean by tough. You guys notice that I'm showing you LeBron James in his USA uniform, not Cleveland. Right? Only in America, with the conditions of our country and our communities, can an athlete like LeBron James be created. Right? Under the right circumstances or on the right level, only the right types of pressure create these types of athletes. And I'm telling Ford that if we just tap into what we know about our communities, we could create a car that would move the marketplace. Let's go to the next image. So tough is, okay, so hopefully there's some boxing fans in the house. Well, tough is this punch from Antonio Carver. In the foreground, that's Roy Jones Jr., right? And before he got hit with that punch, he was considered, pound for pound, the best boxer in the world until that punch. So what am I saying? I'm saying that if Ford would create this tough, we would knock out the competition. Right? We would just knock them out if they would just listen to me and do tough. So tough, one more time. I know I'm building up, y'all. I'm trying to get as much build up as I can. Now tough, I can't read it from here, but just know that what I'm saying is tough is all eyes on me and taking our cars and going big time. So y'all want to see the car? Next slide, please. So I showed them, after I showed them this car, it was not approved. It was that. The only reason I can show y'all it wasn't approved because it was not liked at all. But because I showed initiative, they gave me a new project. They gave me the 2010 Ford Taurus. Now, next slide, if we can go to the next slide. Now, the Ford Taurus within the walls of Ford Motor Company is a legendary product. Now, remember in 1984, they sold 400,000 units of Taurus, so to get this opportunity is a big deal. So this next image is a technical drawing, and this really just kind of shows you what we were dealing with. The blue drawing is the Chrysler 300, but you can see the red car is much taller, longer, wider. It's a bigger car, but it's not really a good proportion. But that was the competition that we were dealing with. Now, I want to show y'all this. Now, this was an initial sketch that I did, and this one was accepted. Awfully proud of that one. We were actually accepted on this particular design. Now, here's a picture of a clay model. Now, I just put this here to show you guys there's alternative careers. Now, this particular clay, now, after you get past the sketches and the drawings, you create a clay model, and that model, when you want to make a change, you lay a tape line on it, and then the modelers come back and they change the shape according to the design that you've given them. Now here's the picture. Now, it looks like it's a complete car, but really that is a clay model. Notice that you can't see through the glass. right? Everything on this car is clay. It is, no, only the tires. Maybe the tires are real. And then, of course, the headlamps are plastic. But by and large, it's a clay property. But then the next image, and I'm getting to the end, y'all. We're getting close. Now, of course, now this is a car at its fruition. This is the red car. This is the car that won Car of the Year. It won all these accolades. It did really, really well in the marketplace. I was so excited that we contributed on a significant program, and now my name got some respect on it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because I did something good. But the next image warms my heart even more than any award that I could ever get. Because remember, those are my parents. My mother went out and bought the car, y'all, before I could even give her the company discount. Right? You know, so that thing that I tell young people that you need to remember and bring honor to your family name is significant. It is important, and it will be important for you for the remainder of your life. Now, I know I've said a lot of things, but I want to leave you with one thing, that everything that you do, young people, it is impossible to do anything without God. Young people, you gotta find a relationship with God. And He will bless you with more than just things. He will bless you with peace. You will know Him, and you will have an identity with Him, because now you will be a child of God. He will make your vision clear and give you the strength to fulfill it. He will fix that attitude of yours, because He will give you His thoughts, and He will be with you your entire journey and never leave you and never forsake you. Now, the last slide, y'all. Now, no matter what you do, I've had a chance to go visit all parts of the world, but no matter what you do, no matter what you achieve, no matter how much money you make, no matter where you go, there you are. Meaning that you have to be true to yourself. Young people, you have to be good to yourself, because you cannot hide from your true self. Thank y'all, Pontiac. We appreciate it.
Graduates and family, please give Mr. Earl Lucas Jr. another round of applause. Now we will enjoy another musical selection. This musical selection will be performed by another wonderful senior, Miss, and I know I'm about to mispronounce your name, babe, and I apologize in advance. Is it Molly Chanta? What's so...
Stop your crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not. Sorry. Found so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. Between us, can you be broken? I will be here, don't you cry.
Please give Molly another round of applause. Before passing out the diplomas, on behalf of the Pontiac School District, and as the principal of Pontiac High School and the principal of ITA, we certify that the class of 2025 has met all of the graduation requirements set forth by the state of Michigan, and they are all eligible to receive their diploma. At this time, ushers, please come forward. As we prepare for distribution of the diplomas, ushers on a side, please. Move to the outside of your rows. May I have the board join us in the front, please?
Okay, that's okay. They're gonna come in the crowd right here. Are you sure you want to stand? Just ask them to scoot down. Yeah, let's scoot down. Ashley, would you mind moving over to the left just a bit? And for the moment you have all been waiting for.
Francisco Javier Vázquez Silva. Nancy González.
Narasimha Srivatsa. Go Shri! Isabella Grace Larkins.
Randy González. Donovan Alcántara Ruiz. Ricardo Bautista Zapata. Omar Campos Juárez. Giovanni Castillo Ramos. JD Cortés. Nayeli González.
Symphony Autumn Guy.
Melanie Hernández.
Mason Holmes. Marge Jeffrey. Michael Lyndon Johnson.
Carla Montero Gómez. Camila Murillo Morales. Yara Valentina Ortiz Martínez.
Brianna Render.
Felipe Gabriel Serna Valenzuela.
Juanica Tierra Shelton. Olivia Wallace.
Anayeli Abad.
DeQuavion Abram.
Adán Acevedo Flores.
Ariana Denise Adams.
Jonathan Alcántara Ruiz. Manuel Marcelo Aldana Hernández.
What's your name before you go? Shareva Giovanna Allen. Cayenne
Latrice Allen.
Jesús Alvarado. Liliana Alvarado Díaz. Arturo Alvarado Saucedo. Jacqueline Alvarado Saucedo. Andrea Álvarez.
Jamari James Andrews.
Adilene Barrera. Kenai Alexander Blancas Flores.
Kenye Samir Bledsoe.
Manuel de Jesús Bocanegra Reyes. Jason Diego Bonilla Suárez.
Ricky Lamont Brown. Diana Buck. Portia Lachey Birch. Christian Burkett. Dion Burkett Hall.
Araceli Lisette Cárdenas. Wilder José Carrillo Butriago. Kenia Marlene Serla Alemán.
Manuel Cheney. Molly Sophie Chanta. Yang Cheng.
Joheimer José Chiquito Carrillo.
Kiwan Javad Collier. Takira Nicole Colley.
Helen Jocelyn Contreras Ortiz.
Kanaya Shay Honesty Cooks.
Gabriela Mary Coreano Meléndez.
Brittany Danielle Crum. Alexander John Davis.
Emiliano Alonso Delgadillo. Aaron Delira Ponce.
Kanye Donaldson.
Jonathan Erazo Suate. Rogelio Esquivel.
Crystal Mayana Evans.
Don't say my middle name.
I gotta say it.
Oh my God.
Carlton Willis Fourier.
José Manuel Feria.
Jocasia Caban Ferrer.
Brian Flores González. Britney Flores López. Brian Steven Flores Martel.
Quandel Sherrod Pope.
Cristina Gámez Díaz. Yailina Alexandrea García. Rafael García Morales.
Marietta G.
Mariana Gómez Martínez.
Deliverance Nevaeh Grandison.
Madeline Giselle Gutiérrez.
Michael Gutierrez.
Ricardo Antonio Gutiérrez Galeana.
Clay Tucker Hammond. Katrina Hain. Jalen Harold.
Denison Hernández. Carla Jocelyn Hernández Campos. Kimberly Giselle Hernández Menéndez. Crisbeli Hernández.
Aaliyah Hughley. Artreyu Orient Humphrey. Keanu Jameer Humphrey.
Middle name. Sanai.
Amani Sanai Jackson. Juanita Mayola Jackson.
What's your middle name? No.
Dylan Jackson Daniel. Bryce Jacob. Alfredo Freddy Jacobo. Cavante Deshaun Johnson. Eleana Barrón Juárez. Cyrus Dewan Laws Wilson. Davion Anthony Lewis. Kewan Lewis. Michael Darnell Lewis. Janelis Alexandra Leiva. Jeremiah Jacory Long. Nicole López. Johendry Valentín López Angarita. Susan Diane López Martínez. Josiah Rochelle Lewis. Matthew Ryan Lujan. Heidi Servín Lubiano. Antonio Randolph Marquez. James Michael McLean. Your baby. Malia Mahogany McDaniel. Tomás Alexis Melgarejo. Siobhan Denise Milton. Tayana Ajane Moore. James Mackay Morales Abela. María Camila Mora Martínez. You know how to say my name is Lily. Zion Lachey Morris. Yamilet Mujiga Maitan. Kiana Murphy. Destiny Diamond Myers. Xavier Manuel Negron. Demarion Javier Norton. Devontae Jamari Norton. Ángel Ocampo Rebolledo. Litsi Teresita Ojeda Cipriano. Aleida Lorena Ojeda Abarca. Ariana Lisbeth Palomo Moreno. Samaria Lachey Parker Smith. Jason Said Pabón. Fátima Pedraza Romero. Preston Perry. Travion Deshaun Peters. Alexa Ponce Chávez. Tiana Sharice Pound. Ángel Manuel Pulido. Yasmín Ramírez Torres. Nia Caitlin Robinson. Raima Anel Rodríguez. Samuel Rodríguez. Alexander Rodríguez Cárdenas. Melanie Romero Valdominos. Israel Raylan Rowe. Jonathan Ruiz Saucedo. Kiran Lavelle Rutherford. Adrián Reyes.
Espera hasta que escuches.
Luis Saavedra Cruz. Drew Salgado. Gabriela Victoria Sánchez Fernández. Cameron Briana Santiago. Aileen Saucedo Rodríguez. Maicon Saucedo Rodríguez. Alana Marie Smith. Kanaya Monet Smith. Juan Solís López. Elijah Mackay Stacy. Edwin Javier Tabora Meléndez. Justin Tao. Nazir Thomas. David Tostado Loredo. Alfonso Valdominos Valdespín. Cassandra Jacqueline Valenzuela Torres. Alex Vázquez. Marilyn Itzel Vega Granados. Jorge Arturo Velázquez Castro. José Joaquín Violante. Dominique Simone Walker. Fakima Walker. Zion Jael Waterman. Aubrey Denise Wellens. Lanaya Dora Marie Ibarra. Kimberly Anaí Zacarías Montoya. Melanie Zamora Abarca. Edwin Zabaleta Romero. Alexander Tribe Smith. Good job, Ale. Frank Vasquez. Matthew Yang. Felicidades, chicos. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Speech, you gotta just read this one.
Yes. Hold on.
What? You guys want to go down there? No, is it okay if you stand here? Yeah, stand up here. When they do the tassel flip, they can stand right next to us.
I'm waiting on that last one to sit down. They're going to just stand back up. As our commencement ceremony comes to a close, there is still one last task to complete.
You gonna be able to make this?
Graduates, at this time, would you please stand? To the class of 2025, as you end this chapter of high school and continue to move forward in your journey, I invite you to move your tassels from the right to the left. To signify you are now officially a graduate of Pontiac High School and entering into the halls as a Pontiac alumni. Parents, guardians, loved ones, at this time, please join in with me to celebrate the class of 2025 Pontiac High School and ITA graduates.